my ear. Always a great time. But hope everybody is doing well. We got our poll going. Hopefully this phone will be okay out here. Hello there, Ruby Squad. I hope you're doing well today. Hello there, Bruce. Hope you're doing well also. I do remember Go Joe, Ruby. Saw her on that short of yours yesterday. Hello there, Thorntail. Hopefully, I have a new phone. What says a new phone? This is my wife's phone. So it's a newer phone. So hopefully, we won't have an issue with this overheating out here. But I hope everybody's doing well on this Sunday. Of course, I got Kit, who's got to be like right on top of me. Hi, Kit. Doing good. Good to hear. Good to hear. We're all doing well too. This phone keeps on wanting to autofocus here. Go-Go is a Russian silver Bengal cat, 2.5 months old. Oh, nice. Yes, I saw he was liking that water like Rosemary does. It's about the only way I can get Yoda to come out here is bring out one of his hammocks. Otherwise, he does not want to. Go Joe. Okay. Go Joe. Gotcha. Still a little hot out here, of course, but it's not as bad as it was the last couple of days. Got a little bit of a breeze going on. Got the birdies singing their song. Yes, that's one of Yoda's more famous shorts. It was a redo. He loves that box on his head for sure. Hey, Kit. What's up, honey? You a good girl? Hello, if you are new to this channel, those who might be popping on here, if you don't mind saying hello in chat, be appreciated. Let me know if you have cats. We got 9 cats here all together. We got Kit. We got the baby. We got Pandora. We got Yoda. We got Tiny. Hello there, Asterisk Stars. Yes, these are 9 of our kitties. We have 9 kitties. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the group. Hello there, you. I hope you're doing well. Hello there, Freddy. I hope you're doing well today also. Appreciate the comment. Yes, this little one is Kit, who I'm petting right now. The tuxedo over there. Hi there, Icon. Hello there, Ollie. Or Ali, I should say. The tuxedo there is Yoda, who's grooming himself. Hello there, Love is fake. You have 5 cats, 3 kittens, 4 a month, and 2 adults. Awesome. Ruby, what does it mean when a cat tries to make biscuits by pressing down on a bed or something? Normally that's they go back from when they were kittens because that's how they nursed. So when they got their when they were little kittens, they would get their milk from their mommies, but the way they did it, they would press like on their mommy's belly, and that's how the milk would come out. So it's just kind of harkening back to those days. So when a cat tries to do that to you, they kind of think that they're, going back to their kitten days. Hello there, cameraman. Which one is the best cat? They're all the best cats. Right now, everybody's having a bit of a licking session. Yoda, the black and white tuxedo, is licking. Pandora, the white kitty next to him, is licking. The baby, the calico up there, is licking. Over here, Tiny is licking. The white cat is a female. Her name is Pandora. This is Kit. The white kitty is Pandora. The tuxedo there in the hammock is Yoda. The calico over there on the table is the baby. This one over here is Tiny. You have a Persian Siamese and a blue tabby. This Persian is Ali, blue tabby. His name is Ashford. Awesome, awesome. I'm sure your kitties are well taken care of there, Asterisk Stars. Those also new to this live, I do this for about an hour. I do lives daily. Mostly just kind of hang out with the cats. Either hang out with them outside or hang out with them inside. Talk about them, answer people's cat questions. Just a chill place to be. If you love kitties, you're in the right place. Also, if you all don't mind hitting that like button, if this is something that you enjoy or something you'd like to see more of, that would definitely help. Now, Yoda here, I'm going to zoom in a little bit more on. He looks cute, but Yoda is a big old troublemaker. Hello there, Mika Sky. I hope you're doing well. Ruby, no worries about that. I completely understand life and YouTube, and life is a lot more important than YouTube, so no worries on that end. You pop in and out when you can. Yoda's such a lazy kitty, though. Yoda's about 7. He still acts like a kitten, as you can see a lot of the time. Yoda was a part of 6 kittens that me and my wife fostered 7 years ago. We fostered dozens of kittens through the years, and we've wound up adopting quite a few of them. Hello there, Tranquil. I hope you're doing well on this Sunday afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I hope Miracle's doing well and all of the other kitties. Good question there, Asterix. Are any of our kitties abandoned or abused? So I'm going to point over this one right here. This being Kit. We were asked to foster Kit as an older kitty. And we learned through her fostering, when she was fostering with us, that she was abused and neglected, so she was very shy. The first maybe 3 or 4 months she was with us, but then just over time, practice, patience, and love, she learned to accept us. And to be honest with you, now she is one of our more needy kitties when it comes to attention. So she was a little bit neglected when she was younger, but everybody else, for the most part, say hello to Tang, who's coming out, our orange tabby. Ruby, how long does it take for a cat to grow up and look different? Normally within the first year to year and a half, you will see them looking different. You'd be amazed a lot of the times kittens when they were young, and then when they turn like 1 or 2, old cats, they don't look the same anymore. They definitely look different. Thank you, Asher. She is definitely in a much better place. She's in a loving home. She sometimes does hiss at the other kitties, though. But for the most part, she's doing well. We've had Kit, me and my wife, we've had Kit for going on now maybe about 5 years or so, I would say. We have an older group for the most part. Kit's about 9, Yoda's 7, Pandora over there is about 13, the baby up on there is 13. Now these two over here, the black and white tuxedo, Tiny, she's 3, and the orange tabby up here, Tang, he's also 3. We fostered this litter with Tang and Tiny and their 3 siblings. We wound up adopting or foster failing Tang and Tiny over here. Bye, Ruby. Take care. Thanks for popping in. We'll see you next time. Can you show your hand? Can you show your cat, Kit? Yes, I can go back over there. Yep. So this was the one that was abused or neglected, Kit. Hello there, Luis. I hope you're doing well. Also, Love, have you ever seen a female ginger cat? Yes, I have. They're not very common. Actually, the veterinarian practice that we go to that sees all of our kitties, they have a hospital cat named River, who is a female ginger kitty. But they are rare for sure. They're not quite as rare as male calicos tend to be. Male calicos are incredibly rare. All of the male calicos, or all of the calicos that I've known or that have been in our lives, have been females. Like the baby way over there, the one sitting on the table. She's a female. She's a nutcase. They all tend to be a little nutty. Hi there, Tang. Tang, no, we're not playing with the spider web at the moment, honey. Tranquil, I've heard that. You've heard you say that before, Tranquil. You've had a lot of female orange tabbies. I haven't seen many, though. Is a black kitten with patches of orange considered a 2-color? That's probably a tortoiseshell. Love is fake. I think that probably would be considered a tortoiseshell kitty. Because if they have 3 colors, it's a tortoiseshell. Normally, if there's 2 colors, I'm sorry, 2 colors is a tortoiseshell, and then 3 colors is a calico usually. Hello there, Carol, and hello there, Luna. I hope you all are doing well on this Sunday afternoon. Just hanging out here with these kitties. My name is Adam, by the way, aka Catattainment. We have 9 cats here, and right now I'm just hanging with some of our kitties outside on our screened-in porch. My lives go about 45 or about an hour long or so. I do kind of showcase all of our cats. I answer cat questions if anybody has any. And we're just here just to kind of hang out with these cats. If this is something that you like, something that you enjoy, if you want to hit that like button, it would be appreciated. Yeah. Hey, Pandora. Pandora. Wait. Pandora. trying to get Pandora's attention here, but she's going back inside. I'll talk about Pandora a little bit more a little later. Tranquil, you've had orange, outside cat that was orange. She had several orange tabbies, girls and boys. Like a little colony there. I definitely would say orange kind of fits the normal tabby mold as being special. Very loving. He's sometimes a little dense though, but he's a good boy. He's sometimes a little goofball though. Hello there, thank you, Luna. Try to make these lives relaxing. Just a kind of a cool place to hang out. Tranquil. They were Nubby, Patsy, One Eye, and Roberta. I think I said those names correctly. Bruce, once Yoda's in his hammock, he normally doesn't do too much. He just kind of stays in his hammock. So that's pretty common for him. He is slowly but surely becoming a cat, quote unquote. Again, if you are new to this channel, hello, name is Adam, aka Catattainment. We got 9 kitties here. We just kind of show off through these lives, about an hour or so, and answer any cat questions you might have, and just kind of hang out. I hope everybody's having a relaxing Sunday. I don't know if anybody knew this or not. I'm sure some of you probably knew this. Looking at cats can help reduce your stress levels. And if you're like stressed, watching cats can help. Asterisk stars, go ahead and what's your question? Black kitten with patches of white and orange, a calico, or what, since it has 3 colors? Well, if it has 3 colors, it should be a calico. Usually calicos have 3 colors, and usually tortoiseshells have 2 colors. So, like just as an example, so like the baby up here, you see she's got 3 colors. She's got like tricolor. She's got the white, black, and kind of like a orange color. She would be considered a calico. When a cat needs at a blanket like it's making biscuits, asterisk stars, normally that's just, they're kind of referring back to kittenhood, because when they were getting nursed by their mom, that's how they would get the milk out, is by nursing the mom's teats. So that's kind of what that's referring back to. And Tranquil's got a good point as far as the tortoiseshell, they're having their colors blended, so she makes a good point also in that. Hello there, Carol. Hey, Kit. Now, Kit here is just your tabby. She's just a typical tabby. Hello there, Ebony. I hope you love kitties because you're in the right place. Oh, bye, Asterix. Take care. Thanks for popping in. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your day also. But as I was saying, Kit is just your typical tabby. Great tabby. Oh, Tranquil, and also, yeah, friends, Tranquil has a ton of kitty experience. Also, she's got more cat experience than I do. And she's got 13 kitties altogether, 9 inside and 4 outside. But anyways, what I was saying earlier about Pandora. What's an easy way to get rid of fleas on cats? Now, love is fake. If you're talking about like a safe way that will get rid of the adult fleas and some of the eggs, Dish Dawn soap. Dish Dawn soap is one of the easiest ways. If a cat is willing to get a bath, that is. Beyond that, though, I mean, just using a preventative flea and tick medication that you can get from the vet or that you can get elsewhere. But Dish Dawn soap is kind of like the old standby. Yeah, Capstar, Provecta, Capstar, Provecta. Trying to think of what some of the other ones. Love is fake. None of your cats want showers, so it's basically a living nightmare to them. Yeah, you can just try one of the topical flea medications and see how that goes. Provecta, Capstar. I'm just not thinking of the other ones right now. Love is fake if it's Capstar because that's a tablet. You can try to put it in their food and hope that they eat it. Obviously that could work, but to make sure that the kitty actually gets the pill, you would just have to use like a pill gun and make sure that they get it down their throat so they actually swallow it. But you can try some food. You can try something called pill pockets potentially. Cats are sneaky though. I've had several kitties where we try to put in their food, and what do? They just basically eat around it, or they pretend like they're eating the pill, and then they just spit it out when you're not looking. So cats are a little tricky when it comes to that. Thankfully, I have to say, I guess we're pretty blessed through the years. I mean, of all the cats that we've had, me and my wife, like all together, we currently have 9, but we've had a lot more. We've never really had a flea problem, and we don't give them flea medications or anything, but we've never had really a flea issue out here in North Carolina. So I don't know. I guess we're blessed. I guess, or just fortunate. But they are completely indoor though. Besides going out here and like their screened-in porch. Can I point to the youngest? Yes, this right here. Out of the ones that are out here right now, this guy right here, who I got this toy, this is Yoda, he is 7. Pandora, the white kitty, is 13. The baby up there is 13. And Kit is 9. We do have a couple of older kitties that I'll show as this live continues. We have a 16 or 17-year-old special needs kitty called Rosemary. And then we have a almost 20-year-old kitty named Zelda. And then we also have Max, which is a lot of people's favorites that I'll get to in a little bit. Yep, Rosemary. Kind of like the seasoning or the spice rosemary. And she is spicy. She's a tortoiseshell. And she has quite the attitude. Hope you're doing well today, Icon. Thanks for popping in. Kind of hanging out here. I'll probably hang outside here for about another maybe 5 minutes or so, and then we'll go in and we will showcase some of the other kitties that are inside. Hey, Kit. Oh, I know Kit's a good girl. I know, you want to bite me. He says, you got me on camera. I gotta have a love tap. Hello there, adoring fan. I hope you're doing well. Adoring fan, yeah, we're all about, you know, kind of teaching people about cats here and advocating for them. If you don't advocate for cats or your kitties, then nobody else will. Cats are a very misunderstood creature, I feel like, even in nowadays. I mean, the horrible stuff that kitties have gone through. Especially like during the Crusade time frame, during the Dark Ages, the Middle Ages, where they were burned alive and skinned alive and other horrible things that people did to cats, and unfortunately people still do. I actually saw a story a few weeks ago from another cat channel about 3 kittens that were tied into a plastic bag, and they were thrown into the garbage. And thankfully, a sanitation worker heard some meowing and went into like the dump area where they were at and opened up the bag and found one kitten was still alive. The other 2 passed away, unfortunately. They probably suffocated to death in that bag. That was out in Virginia. It's awful, you know, what people still do to animals. You know, I don't know. I mean, I'm for the law and everything, and everybody gets a fair trial and all that stuff, but I definitely feel like people who abuse animals and people who abuse the elderly and children, they shouldn't really get much leniency, and there should definitely be tougher laws when it comes to animal abuse, but there just isn't, unfortunately. But it is out there, and I do talk about it on occasion, because I feel like, you know, it can't all be sunshine and lollipops and, you know, niceness and cute things and stuff like that. We also got to talk about kind of the darker side on occasion to remind people. Get right, kid. You like your little feather toy? Yeah, the depravity of humans can be pretty sad sometimes. But there are also plenty of those who do good, so I got to look at it that way too. You know, there are plenty of people that are out there that are always feeding stray cats or, you know, helping them seek medical care, or maybe they're part of a TNR program, or they're part of a fostering group and they're doing their best that they can. And they just need to, you know, advocate a little bit more. That's why myself, my wife and I, we always try to go to, just as far as advocating, try to go to like a cat only veterinarian practice. We just feel like they're a lot better. Love is fake. Have you heard about the story of the guy who decapitated a kitten and left the headless body on someone's doorstep? I did not. Where did that take place at? I have not heard of that though. Luna Lou, have you heard about the blender cat? I have not heard about that either, but I can imagine just with the words blender and cat what it's about, unfortunately. Well, here's another kitty that y'all haven't seen. So this is Max. Max. Max is one of 3 tuxedos. Let me try to zoom out a little bit there. His phone is kind of giving me a little bit of trouble. So this is Maximus. Whiskers Maximus. Some people think he kind of looks like Maxwell the cat. Max is about 9 or so. I wouldn't consider Max obese. He's definitely overweight. We do have, see, the problem sometimes with having so many kitties is for us is we do free feed dry food. So there's food down all the time. He's got a little bit of weight to him. He's a little Casanova though, or he thinks so. He always likes to go by the ladies. And the ladies always reject him. They hiss at him. They don't like Max. There's another tuxedo over here, Tiny. Tiny, Tiny. Tiny. Kind of at the window there. So we have 3 tuxedos altogether. We have Tiny. We have Yoda. And we have Max. This kitty right here, who's coming a little closer. I have not seen the O. Long Johnson cat video, or maybe I have. I just don't recognize it right now. Adoring fan. Rosemary is 16, 17. Rosemary has her own story that I will talk about once I get up to Rosemary. I always like to just kind of talk about Rosemary when I show her and kind of talk about her story. Pretty much all these cats have a story of some sort. So, for example, this kitty right here, Pandora, she's about 13, and I don't know how many people are familiar with hyperthyroidism with cats. Basically, it's just their metabolism is way too high, and they have to eat a lot of food. And even when they do eat a lot of food, they eat a ton of food, but they keep on losing weight because their metabolism is like overclocked. So recently, we did a procedure for Pandora called the I-131 treatment, which involves a radioactive shot that the cat gets. It goes into their bloodstream, it goes up to their thyroid, up by their neck, and it destroys the tumor that was growing in her neck. So she is recovering. Part of the recovery process, she's a little radioactive. But that's kind of a little bit of her story. She's got a big mouth sometimes. As you can see, he's got a big old mouth. About a month ago, the way Pandora was feeling and acting, she wouldn't be able to do this because of her thyroid disease. But now, since her treatment, and since she is feeling a lot better, and since she is doing a lot better, she's more playful than she used to be. And she's getting back to her old Pandora self. She has the energy to play. Those who've been with me for a little while, Pandora also is now over, she's about 8.2 pounds now, so she's continuing to gain that weight back that she lost. Luna Loon, do I ever think about getting new cats? Well, I mean, we have 9 right now. We had 9 before, and then we had 3 of them pass away in like 6 months. So we were down to 6 for a little while, but we did, kind of bring 3 new ones in to get back up to 9 again. So, I mean, as they pass on and as you lose them, we probably will bring in some new kitties. Love is fake. You had a stray cat that always comes to your grandmother's house for food and affection. She came right there So then it turns out that we thought it was a boy, but not a girl. Sounds like maybe a stray, or maybe it might be a community cat. Kind of zoom out on this phone. Hello there, NPP. NPP, thanks for popping in. It's not really that cool. I mean, we're probably in the 90s out here in North Carolina. I think the whole country is very hot. So I hope things are going well out there in California for you. It could also be like a community cat there. Love is fake too. It sounds like, you know, just a cat that's kind of like part of the community and just kind of lives freely. What is it, Pandora? You got something on your nose. All right, I'm gonna probably start to wrap up being outside here, since it is, like I said, it is warm out here. It's not stifling hot, but it is. There's a bit of a breeze going, which makes it a little bit better. But boy, it's toasty out here. The cats love it. Those who don't know, you know, cats, they love higher heat. They love those warmer temperatures. No, NPP, they're kind of wanting to just melt out in the heat, more or less. But yeah, kitties, they love those warmer temperatures, you know, because they have a higher, they normally have a higher temperature than we do. I mean, you know, humans are like usually 98.6 degrees or so, right? Cats typically run about 100, 101 with their temps. That's considered normal for them. Miracle didn't want to walk today, Tranquil. I can understand that. Okay, we're going to go back in. Come on, kitties. We'll get your toys out when I'm done. Come on, Yoda. Come on, Yoda. He says, I don't want to go. Yoda, come on. Tranquil. Or not Tranquil. Pandora, come on. Okay. It's much cooler in here. Whew. Oh, we got a little bit of a rustling going on over there. We got the baby who's down here. Baby. Hi. Okay, we are going to go upstairs now. Oh, but before we do that, since I didn't really show Tiny here too much, since she didn't go in or outside. Tiny and Tang are our youngest two. They are 3 each. So you have Tang right there, speaking of Tang. And you got Tiny. Brother and sister. Tang normally is a bit of a punk to Tiny. He kind of chases Tiny around. But Tiny needs it though, because Tiny is definitely fat. I mean, I will say that. Tiny weighs about maybe 14 pounds. So she's a little bit of a chunky kitty. Up they go the stairs. Life is Fake. Your cat's names are Mimi, Mocha, Machito, Machita, and Michi. I'm sorry if I'm gonna screw up your names. I don't do well with names. I'm terrible at pronunciating things. All right, so let's go upstairs. I would always recommend this kind of scratching post, these infinity scratchers. I think that they're pretty cool. Linda, you have 3 babies, Lulu and Elvis, Boo Boo. Awesome. All right, so let's go upstairs. Let's kind of hang out with Max down here for a second. Max. Max. Maxie. Oh, Maximus. Get a little more up close and personal with Mr. Max. Everybody chases everybody. This is the cat's bed. They have their own queen bed, basically. Hey, Tang. Hello there, Judy. I hope you're doing well today. Thanks for popping in. Just having a Tang and Max time at the moment with their little catnip stick. Hello there again, Oliver. I hope you're doing well. He says hello. Love is fake. We have 6 female cats and we have 3 male cats. All right, we're gonna go check in with Rosemary next. Well, quickly, I'll show you Zelda. My wife is sleeping, so I'm not going to say anything. Okay, so that was Zelda. Didn't want to talk while I was in there because my wife is taking a nap, so... But she's our oldest of our group. Zelda, the one we were just seeing, she's 18. No, she's 19. Now this little kitty, who's barely awake, this is Rosemary. Now Rosemary is our special needs kitty. Couple of things about Rosemary I always like to tell new folks who have joined the channel for the first time or seeing this for the first time. Rosemary does not get along with other cats. Love is fake. I'll get to kind of her why she has special needs in a second. No offense taken, so no worries about that. It's very difficult to offend me. I don't really get offended by really anything. Life is too short to get offended by stuff. But like I was saying earlier, she does not get along well with other cats. So she has her own room, and in her room, she's got a day bed. She's got a couple of chairs. She's got her spying window that she likes to spy on out in the neighborhood, kind of keep tabs of everything. Now, the issue with, it's not an issue, but Rosemary is deaf. So she cannot hear anything. She can't hear. We don't know if she was born deaf or if She became deaf over time. A little backstory to that is I was working in an animal hospital a few years ago, and the person she was living with brought her in to the animal hospital saying that she wanted to put her down. She wanted to euthanize her because she, quote, couldn't take care of her anymore, or didn't know how. I don't remember exactly what the conversation was. But thankfully, our animal hospital said no. This is a relatively healthy cat. She's a little older. Hello there, Aaliyah. I hope you're doing well. She's a little older, but she's healthy, so we're not going to put down this cat just because you want us to. So she kind of became a hospital cat for a little while, for about 6 months or so. And then my wife and I were moving, and I asked if I could take Rosemary with us. And thankfully they said yes, because we were going to give her a better home than just living in a hospital cage for the rest of her life. I don't know, if anybody's ever seen, like, been inside an animal hospital where they do like boarding facilities, but animal hospitals, NPP, thank you for coming by. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Take care, friend. Um, but animal hospitals, the boarding facilities for cats, they're very small. It's a cage that's maybe about 3 feet wide by about 2 feet high, and that's it. So Bruce, you've seen them, yeah. So you kind of know they're very small. There are bigger ones, but usually those are for like bigger dogs, typically, or I mean smaller dogs. So the cat ones are typically very small, usually. So it's not much of a life to be stuck in a cage for the rest of your life, basically. Tell Rosemary everyone loves her. Rosemary, everybody loves you here in the chat. She's like, okay, no. But one of the cute things about Rosemary, and if anybody is interested, those already who know Rosemary and have known me for a little while, they know that she loves her sink. A little earlier, Bruce was saying she needs her sink and her suite. And she gets into the kitchen sink. She loves drinking out of the sink. She just loves that. I was just gonna say that I have a short. My latest short, actually, on this channel is her kind of drinking out of the sink, looking like a goofball. Hello there, the creative star. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing fine. Rosemary is also doing well. Love is fake. I completely agree with you on that. Ooh, you got a little bit of hair going on there. You're looking a little wild there, honey. Even though she can't hear, she can definitely though like feel your presence. Hello there, William Vargas. I hope you're doing well. She can sense. She is. Let me get her a little closer if you can hear her. But she would be a tortoiseshell, kind of like what Tranquil was kind of talking about earlier when she was saying kind of the blending, the mixing of the colors. You can kind of see, that would be the case for her. She definitely has got a mixture of color in her. Bruce, she's definitely got a nose on her. I'm not sure if you meant by sound vibrations or smell vibrations, but she's definitely got a nose on her also, though. I think that her other senses have heightened since she lost her hearing. Because when certain foods are out, she's definitely wanting to get into those foods, like chicken. fish, turkey. Her nose is always going. We estimate not Pandora, Rosemary to be about 16 or 17 or so. The other thing about Rosemary is she also has the thyroid disease that Pandora, the one I was talking about earlier, had. She, though, is a little bit more regulated with her medication. So, but anyways. Oh, love is fake. I appreciate that. Just a real quick heads up. I do lives during the week, Monday through Friday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time at night. The weekends are normally, I don't have a set time, so just the heads up. But I appreciate that, and I hope you have a good time at the store and a good rest of your day. Thank you, Bruce. So, bye. Take care. Yeah, those who might be new listening to this live for the first time or listening to me, my name is Adam, aka Catatainment. This is Rosemary, one of 9 kitties. I do these lives for an hour every day. The time does vary a little bit from the week to the weekend. And these lives are all just about kind of hanging out with some cats, making a cat community. That is something that I want to continue to grow, is a cat community. Hello there, Cats for Nelson. Just dropping by to say hi. We'll be live streaming in an hour or so. No worries. I'll probably pop in a little bit there, Luis, since I'll be done here in about about 6-7 minutes or so. So I'll check it out a little bit later. And moderate if need be, Luis, because I know your chat sometimes can get a little crazy. But thanks for stopping by. Judy, if you're heading out, have a good night. We'll see you later. Got a little bit of lickings going on there, honey. What's that? What happened? You scared yourself. You want your little stick? Yeah, she's got her own little catnip stick here. Hers is pretty colorful. She's got what does she have here? She's got a little rainbow unicorn kitty with wings. So hers is a little bit more kind of far out. She normally starts kicking and licking at it at nighttime. You don't want it right now? You're like, nah. Good girl, honey. I think something I'm going to start saying, because why not, in these lives, if you know anybody, a friend, a fellow cat parent who would maybe enjoy these type of lives, just kind of interacting for about an hour or so, watching some kitties, answering cat questions. If you know anybody that might be interested in that, just let them know and share if you don't mind. Word of mouth is a very powerful thing, even in today's world. I think that's how a lot of things get done, is people tell other people. So that's my very short little plug, 30-second little plug on myself. But I won't say that again today. What I can say, though, about the channel is this channel is all about building a cat community. Those who love cats, those who want to be with cats, those who understand kitties. Hello there, Betty. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for popping in. Oh, I know I'm just putting a whole bunch of stuff by you, ain't I, honey? Letting you just sleep like a good little girl. All right, so we got a couple minutes, and then we're going to start to wrap this up. I do have a question, though, for everybody that's in chat right now, if you don't mind answering. If you want to, you don't have to, of course. But would you like to, for a part of this hour live, maybe talk about like particular cat issues, like particular diseases, particular questions, stuff like that? I did that before on this channel where I was on camera. I don't need to be on camera though, but it's something I can just kind of write down and kind of discuss a little bit. But just seeing if there's any interest in that out right now. And also I'll probably put in a community post just to kind of gather, see what people are interested in or not interested in. Bruce, diseases, okay. Yeah, we can definitely go over that. Talk about like kidney disease, hyperthyroidism, diabetes, feline leukemia, FIP, FIV, feline AIDS. Those are the big ones that I'm thinking like right off the top of my head. We can definitely do that. But just curious. I mean, I could also just watch, just show the cats for an hour. Just do that too, but just kind of putting that out as a question. So, and it wouldn't be like the whole hour on that. Maybe I'd spend like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes kind of just discussing that. 15 minutes at the most, maybe, while I'm showing like Rosemary or doing something, showing somebody. Oh, I know you like your little stick. Give you a little Rosemary purr before I go. Sounds good, Bruce, as far as the Maine Coon kitties, because you definitely have that experience. I don't, for sure. All right. Well, anyways, I'm gonna start to wrap this up. It's about an hour or so. So Bruce, Tranquil, Icon, Betty, if you're still in here, Judy, if you're still in here, Cats for Nelson, Luis, if you're still in here. I'm not sure who else that I know that's in here, but anybody else, I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you for just kind of hanging with me for this last hour. Hopefully, learning a little bit, loving these kitties, bringing a smile to your face and a warmth to your heart. Hug a kitty if you have a kitty. I always like to say, Oliver, have a good one too. Thank you for staying in here. I hope you have a good night also, Oliver. Hug a kitty if you got one, and like I always say, sorry, as I always like to say, if you can adopt an older kitty, try to. Until then, take care. God bless. I'll see y'all tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, PM. Until then, bye bye. Bye, Rosie. Hey, stop bugging me, human. All right, bye all.